Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel for day number 3 of 10. And I didn't say they're going to be consecutive order. I said there will be 10 days prior to York of leaning out the collection and helping a friend sell some of his collection, with hopes of meeting up with some of you folks at York to give you the things that you are interested in purchasing, or have purchased, I should say. And we're just running a few trains tonight. It's beautiful weather, about 60 degrees. About time the heat broke. And I am in the garage and going to go crazy on working on this layout this weekend. So on the rails right now, we have I'm not selling this, I'm just using it to pull this non-powered Lionel. That's an MTH. One of my first scale diesels I bought in 2017 when I started Know. It's a 5-volt board, lots of time and hours on it, and I just love that locomotive. You see it on my shelves all the time. Now you see it in action. And it has got a non-powered Pat's Trains black bonnet Santa Fe in tow. That one is for sale for $280. Then we have, this was the brand new in-box Protosound 3 Pennsylvania Pacific locomotive. And it's pulling an example of a set of cars with GMC tank trucks, military style, Army, that I am going to be showing you in a second. Then this is a Long Island that is on the sheet that I posted on my first video, for sale for $550. It's a 440. I do not have any Long Island cars for it, but this is the style car that you would normally select to put behind it. That's an MTH 64-foot Woodside car, and that's the Baltimore and Ohio that I have a duplicate of right there. They are just gorgeous. And there should be 7 Long Island cars to put behind that Long Island. Alright, let's go over here. I'm going to shut down these engines to do the rest of the talking in this video. So let's go here. That one's done. Stop this one. And let's stop this one. And last but not least, let's shut down the GP7. Alright, there will be silence. Okay, so mountain's coming along. I got a few key pieces to my Halloween layout this week. They finally came in. My Beetlejuice sign, Dante's Inferno. How cool is that if you're a Beetlejuice fan? Every year, kids and parents come by and they're like, man, this is like that town in Beetlejuice. You should do Beetlejuice. And I'm like, I always forget. So this year I remembered to find some Beetlejuice stuff to incorporate somewhere into the Halloween layout. So back to some of the things that I'm selling. This set here, this set is a 4-car set, and this is the flat car with the tank trucks, the GMC tank trucks, Army style. They made 2 sets of these, 2092214 and 2092213. This is a 92214, and I have a 92214, so I have a duplicate here. So these retail for $380. I would be willing to sell the set for $300. If no one ends up picking it up over the weekend, I'll give it a couple days. I would be interested in maybe selling the cars for $75 a piece. There's 4 cars in here, each individually numbered cars, so there aren't 2 alike. Or if someone does have 2092213 new in the box or like new, and they want to trade because maybe you have a duplicate set, I would be interested in trading these cars for the other 4-car set that I need. So 3 options there. Give it a couple days, see if someone buys the whole set for 300. If someone doesn't buy the whole set for 300, then break it up. You can see, brand new, never opened. Break it up, sell them for $75 each. Or if someone has a set to trade, then I would be interested in doing a trade. Okay, next up is not a super hard set to find, but it typically is pricey because this is the 2-car add-on for the Lionel Neil Young MKT set, and this is the Station Sounds Diner and the baggage car. So when Neil Young was, I guess, around with Lionel, there was a legacy set that looked like the Texas Special post-war style diesels AA, and then they put legacy in them. And then there were 4 aluminum cars that came in that set, and they looked like this. And these are the ones with a little more detail than the ones that came in the earlier Texas Special 4-car set that's just TMCC, which, that set still fetches a good price. But this was a box set, and this is the add-on cars for it. And then there was an add-on B unit. I never ended up collecting everything, so I'm trying to just part with these for 300. Then this is a Clinch Field Steam Freight 2-pack. This set I've never had out of the box. I was going to buy a Clinch Field Challenger, and then, decided against it, went a different direction. And I had started buying Clinch Field rolling stock. So this set would be $100. So we have $100, $300, $300. And then before I move on, I want to thank Greg, Arthur, Bill, Mark. Yes, definitely my friend Mark, who came over and picked up the Chicago Alton set and spent a couple hours over here the other night, and we were talking trains. And he's been in trains since he was 3, and he's now 69. So he gave me the full scoop on what happened with K-Line and Lionel, because he was very knowledgeable on that situation. And it was enjoyable meeting and talking to him. And he's a Mopar guy, and his brother, David, and his other brothers. So always cool to talk with Mark. And then thank you, Alex. Thank you, Gary. I mean, so many people have bought things past couple days. Hoping I'm catching everybody. Still have the GP38. Still have the H3. Still have the Mopac 060. Halloween Crusader. This may be sold. Hayden bought my Lionel blue Commodore Vanderbilt and was asking me about this, so I'm waiting to get back to see if he wants that. And I may pull this down because I found passenger cars for this. So if it doesn't sell this weekend, then I'm just going to keep this guy, because the passenger car set for it is really affordable. And this is just an amazingly detailed engine. And after seeing all the lights and everything, how it worked, I mean, even look at the handwriting on the top, or the printing on the top of the cab. Danger, high voltage, and a bunch of other stuff. I mean, this was underneath my train layout. I've never really ran this or anything, and I opened it up for this, and I was like, wow, this is actually neater than what I thought it would be. So if it doesn't go this weekend, I'm holding on to it. We still have the $250 EP5 set. We have the $950 still on the Canadian Pacific set with the powered command controlled B unit, which That's a $250 thing on its own. Then the set usually sells for somewhere around, I've seen it as low as $550 and as much as $700. Then both the two different add-on sets, as far as the cars go, so it has 4 aluminum cars in the set, so that would make 5, 6, 7, 8, and if you get the Station Sounds Diner, now you're at 9 cars. That is the longest, like the aluminum style car with silhouette, the trains that I've seen. So that has the most individual cars. So I can see why that set's pretty sought after. And, you know, Canadian Pacific, who doesn't like the little beaver on the front of the locomotives with the Canadian Pacific logo? All right, so that's what we have going on up here. Now we're gonna walk through my house real quick just to go downstairs, because there's a few things down there I just don't want to dig out. Let's see. Let's go. Someone's watching The Voice. All right, so let's run downstairs to the train room. This is the Z6 Challenger that's on my list in the first video for sale, and I think I have 1,300 on that. Then I was just running this S2 Pennsylvania steam turbine. I'll be honest with you, someone just listed the legacy version for 900. I would probably jump all over that if you're interested in a model like this. I'm really not gonna let this go for any less than 850, but if someone's crazy and selling a legacy version for 900, I'd have to go for that if I were you all. That's the best deal on a legacy version of that engine I've ever seen. This is the TMCC with Odyssey, so maybe down the road I will find a buyer for this. But for now, on Facebook, there is one of these with legacy for 900. I don't know anything about the seller, so I'm not going to recommend you go that route. You know, buyer beware. Just make sure you ask the right questions and everything looks good, because that's a really super deal on that engine. And it doesn't look like it's a normal train person selling it, so be careful. Let's see, Terry, I got you down for the Legacy SD 45 tonneau motor. These are for sale. These are my K-Line black bonnets. These look like new. I've run them a couple times and I can never get the smoke units to blow smoke. I usually wouldn't run smoke on this anyway, because this is more of a collector. You can hear the motors run and you can feel it heat, but I just don't see smoke come out of the two A units. The only flaws on these are just factory K-Line. Like, these come with paper wrapped around them, and when they rub on the paper, you get these little weird rub marks on the roof of them. It's that way on my Northern Pacifics that are K-Line. It's that way on my Milwaukee Roads that are K-Line. I wish they didn't use that paper, because it does put a little bit of a mark on the roof. All right. So let's, yeah, this is a big mess down here. All right, let's go in here. So let's see what we have here. There's an Atlantic Coastline 6-car set. I've decided not to continue on with Atlantic Coastline. Those are 40-foot reefers, and they're like the yellow Atlantic Coastline style. So if anybody's interested in those, like 6 reefers, say $25 a piece. So 150 bucks, you know, just not so. I don't have any Atlantic Coastline engines anymore, so that's those. I think the only scale tankers I'm going to keep are just my tank train in O scale. So I have all of these tankers up here that are Atlas, and if someone's interested, I can make you videos. Some of these are brand new in box and some of them are not, The ones brand new in box that are like new, I would want probably $65 each for, at least. And then the ones that aren't brand new in box, I would take 50 each. So if there's anything in that arrangement up there that you would like, just let me know. Trying to think, is anything I think these are all like ones that I like a lot. What's this? Third Rail Hudson. And that's a Lionel Legacy Hudson. This is a Lionel Legacy Hudson. That's the one that goes with a pacemaker set. Let's go back out here. Or wait. K-Line Black Bonnet. 4-car set. Like, I've opened this once. This would be $400. This is all 4 of the Black Bonnet extruded aluminum hopper cars. Then I have all 4 of the K-Line Black Bonnet box cars. All 4 would be $300. I do not want to break up either of those sets. So I already sold my single hopper car the other day to Gary. And these are all the box cars. Then I have a really, really hard to find Black Bonnet flat car with a Black Bonnet trailer. So this would be 90 bucks if someone wants the ATSF flat car with the Black Bonnet trailer on it. I hardly ever seen that for sale, and I guess they only made one. I never found any more. Then I have a the O-Line Reproductions, which is like the K-Line, like company that continued on with some of the K-Line stuff. I have the Amtrak Caboose, orange. This would be 50 bucks, like new in box still. And I mean, I just have so much stuff to go through, guys. I'm sorry it takes so long. But a lot of the stuff I don't want to sell, and finding stuff that I do sometimes is hard to do. MTH Rock Island, ES44, PS2, that would be $450. The Rock Island Jeep up there, I think it's a GP9. That has Protosound 2 or Protosound 2 or Protosound 3, I can't remember. But that would be $350. And I'm not sure if I want to sell these two yet. I guess if I got the right offer. They're both PS3, 2 different road numbers. Crazy looking, you know, the shoebox looking BL2s. So we have those. That's the A2 Berkshire and a Proto 3 Mohawk. No. Let's see. Where is it? This engine. This is the Lionel Legacy engine. Out of the set, the Santa Fe Flyer set. If anyone wanted that engine, I think I have it on that list for $1,250. And that's been run like once, just when I originally got it to make sure it works. Because I usually run those cars with this Weaver conventional engine. I just like the style of it a little bit better. And let's see down here. This set I still have listed. I sold my other set. This is everything out of the catalog. I guess it was 2018. It's like an ABBA and I don't remember how many cars it is. I'd have to pull it back up, but there's a whole bunch of cars, and it's like maybe 9. Someone probably knows that's watching this video. And then that's the set that I was asking $4,000 for earlier this year, because it was the I guess this is the better of the two. The first set I bought 2 sets and cherry picked all the best pieces out of the 2 sets and made 1 set that I wanted to keep. And now it's a possibility I would sell this for $4,000 as the entire set. I don't want to break up any pieces to it. Well, I will keep digging for more things. As you can see, all of the stuff that I have been trying to downsize, I still haven't even hardly made a dent in my collection. So I have a long way to go. And, oh, let me think. That is the 3rd rail, Union Pacific. I think I have it down to like 875 or 850. TMCC sound, smoke. Thinking about keeping it and putting in a cruise board. But there's no flaws on it, no scratches, no paint chips, and it does run and smoke fine. And as always, I can make videos for people on different things they're interested in. And then I also show up how I box everything up to ship it when people want me to ship, and what the shipping costs would be, and take a picture of the shipping label, take a picture of the label that they give me when I drop it off, the receipt, at UPS, and I can take it straight to UPS because it's close to my house, so you don't have to have it bouncing around on a UPS truck all day. I guess that's everything that I have for tonight. So thanks for checking out the video. I probably won't make another video tomorrow night. Like I said, look at my list that I posted on the first day. And then if you saw anything you're sort of interested in as I'm walking through my train room, just let me know. And maybe I'll be open to selling that, because again, I would like to get down to only having enough stuff on my walls and sort of empty out that other storage area and keep all of my boxes underneath my layout in here, so I can do something else in that other room and have funds for other stuff like York and my garden train and car, like a real car again. So I will talk to you all next time. And my next video will be just an update on my Halloween layout. So thanks for checking it out. We're well over 2,000 subscribers now, so we're getting there. We're getting a little bit of an audience. Thank you for your support, and have a great night.